you share?
I'll share.
Crowd now.
We just come down here for the seminar.
Do you need a book?
No.
Yeah, if you guys need a book, let me know if you guys need a parts book. We'll be going over some of these parts. So we'll have you guys open the books and look through some of the parts as well. It's easier. You can see it. And we'll pass some parts around if you guys want to see them as well. I want to welcome you all. Thank you guys for coming out to the Ride More Mileage Workshop. My name is Rashad. I've met a lot of you guys before. This gentleman comes here frequently. I see Warren here every day. Well, thank you, Warren. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, everybody. Ron, Janice, Alice, everybody, Mark, everyone, Debbie, all you guys. Thank you. I don't think I've met you before. What's your name, sir?
Yeah.
Right. Randy Rashad, we met before.
Oh, you want the
Dave,
I'm gonna say I know
Dave
she was
Rand.
using it. Yeah,
Yes,
I've
talked
got
to
one
him
at
phone.
home.
Dave,
We're
nice to meet
sharing
you.
here, so.
Debbie, Jim, I know you guys. See you guys here all the time. Well, definitely, guys. You guys need pencils, pens. Everybody has everything there. You guys should have a handout. Go over everything. Should have everything we're going over today. You've got some pens there to take some notes. Survey. You can wait till the end to take the survey. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. You guys want to. All right. Let's see. Tell me a little bit about yourselves, guys. What kind of riding you guys do? I know, Ron, you guys ride a lot. I know you guys do out-of-state riding. Do you guys ride out of the country at all?
No,
Out of the country?
we don't ride out
No,
of the
never rode the country?
I haven't run down.
Yeah, you did. You did. You were.
Oh, yeah,
on
on
there.
there.
Yeah. Let's see. Warren, what kind of riding do you do?
No, just all over.
Weekend riding? You weekend warrior? You do any out-of-state riding?
Whenever I think it ain't going to rain.
There you go. Anybody planning on doing a summer ride at all? Planning on going to Sturgis, maybe? I know it's whatever here.
Better hurry up. Might be a little late for that.
I just want to touch base to see everybody's riding experience, see if you guys do a lot of riding, because we're going to go over a lot of products. I'm not sure if you guys have seen all the products, but we'll go over as much as we can. Let's see. My main goal here today is just to help you guys get products that are going to help you to not get off the bike so often when you guys are riding throughout the summer. We're going to go over a lot of things such as, next page. We'll go over parts and accessories. We're talking about seats, backrests, seat pads, some windshields. We're going over luggage and storage as well. Hand controls and foot controls and performance we're not going to go over so much today. We'll save those for a couple of the workshops. Also, the service department, they'll be going over customization and installation, ride best practices, and also battery maintenance, regular scheduled maintenance as well. And motor clothes, she'll be going over a couple things, not the whole entire portion here. She'll be going over mostly just warm weather riding gear, stay cool performance sportswear and outerwear, and rain gear as well. So that's pretty much what we'll be touching for the most. I'll start with myself. We'll be going over parts and accessories. And we'll start off with pretty much the seats. Seats are a little bit complicated, guys. I know a lot of people, you buy new bikes and you have a seat that's already on the bike. And a lot of people feel, I don't like this bike because the seat's not that comfortable for me. I get that a whole lot. People will jump on a bike and say, don't like the bike. It doesn't really fit me too well. A lot of times it's not the seat. It's not the bike that doesn't fit you. It's the seat. And it happens quite often. So guys, I want you to turn to page 361 if you can, if you'd like to. 361 is the seat section. There's a whole lot of different style seats. Most of the low profile seats, position seats, and touring seats. The low profile seats, these seats combine radical and styling with a deep in the bike riding position for long and lean. The Badlander and the low slung solo seats will bring you closer to the ground than most other seats. Bill, how's it going?
It's going.
Come on in if you can find a seat.
There's no seats.
Let's
Let's see if there's room next to whoever one wants to share over here. You might. Come on over real bit.
When hit your feet.
Where's that one?
Wow, still in there. So there's some seats for some shorter riders. How many of you guys are below about 5'3"? Not too many of you guys. Most of you guys are pretty tall riders. But if you guys are, there are some people who are shorter riders. The Batlander seat to me is not necessarily a short statured seat, but it's a lower seat, more of a frame hugging seat. If you go to page 366, you'll see the Batlander seat on there. It's a pretty stylish seat. A lot of younger guys seem to get it. It doesn't have a whole lot of cushion compared to some of the other touring seats that we do have. So there's the Batlander seat. It's a frame hugging seat for slim tapered. It's a slim seat, tapered passenger pillion, visually stretches the bike for enhanced slam look. So to give you that slam look on your touring bike. So the Batlander seat is made for touring bikes, and they do have solo seats for Batlanders if you're riding solo. Another good seat that I do like is for long haul seats, the low profile seat if you go to 365.
It's like church.
Turn to, I'm not gonna go there. I was gonna try something.
Number.
All right, so we've got the for long haul support. You've got the low profile seat. If you look in here, the low profile seat is shaped to place you in the bike and not on top of the bike. A lot of seats will place you in the bike and make you feel like you're kind of scrunched in there. I don't quite like that. I like to feel on top of the bike. It's got a slight bucket shape that'll cradle you and keeps you from sliding backward during acceleration. Nothing worse than you getting on the throttle and the bike just pushing you back all the way to the back of the seat. So these seats are going to actually keep you in a bucket and help you not go back and forth in the seat when you're accelerating. Also distribute your weight across wide surface areas, reducing pressure points. You know, a lot of guys have a lot of issues with back and pressure points. A lot of the touring seats are going to definitely ease your back, your legs, and some of them are actually narrow, so it brings your legs closer together so you don't feel so wide. I know a lot of you guys get on bikes and you go around for a ride for a few hours and your legs feel like they're burning on the inside. I don't know, you guys sometimes I feel it. So these some of these seats are made to pretty much sit you a little bit lower on the ground. Shorter inseam riders, the Super Reach seat, that's designed for guys who are about 5 foot to about 5'4", to keep you close to the controls. Also brings you closer together so your feet rest firmly on the ground. And you go to the slide there, I'll skip to that slide. Long limber guys like Ron. Ron, do you have a stock seat on your bike? No, you have a tall boy seat?
A tall boy with the horse, English horse saddle bar.
All right. How do you like that seat, Ron?
The seat's okay, but I wish it was a little higher. That's why I got the saddle blanket on.
Yeah.
And that's
That-
where I want to be.
Because the tall boy seat, it moves the rider about 2 inches up compared to stock. The position allows additional leg and arm movement for the riders up to about 5'9" to about 6'1". I'm about 5'9". Ron, how tall are you? 6'4". We wish they did have a taller seat, but the tall boy seat is probably about the maximum amount of height you're going to get out of the Harley seats. You will find some other aftermarket seats that might bring it a little bit higher. Some of them aren't as comfortable. They may have a lot of padding in there. Some Mustang seats and some Corbin seats, they do seem to be a little bit harder and take a long time to break in. But I do like the Harley seats because the break-in period is very minimal. Also, let's see here, the tall boy seat does have a bucket design and provides back support, which most of the touring seats do. For lower back support, the Sundowner seat, if you go to 368, you guys want to, you can see that. And I do have seats as well inside of the warehouse, and we're going to go over some of the seats in there, and we'll be able to demo some of the Zeppelin seats, the air cushion seats as well that we have in there.
They're expensive, but they're worth it.
They are a little expensive,
I got
but they are worth
110,000
it.
miles on my seat, and it's just like the
I know
day I
you
bought
got
it.
that up, and we'll demo that as well. It definitely is a good seat. The Sundowner seat provides maximum long-running comfort. If you do look at that Sundowner seat, it does have a bucket feel just like the others do. So it features a bucket design cradle for your tailbone and provides back support. The narrow nose of the seat sculpted to bring your legs closer together. Very important for guys I know to be comfortable, your legs need to be a little closer together. A lot of the seats, the Corbin seats especially, I feel that they bring your legs a little bit wide. It will hurt your legs over long periods of rides. One of my favorite seats is the hammock seat if you go to 370. The hammock seat, to me, I feel like it has the widest range of circumference on your bottom. It's really used for the harshest road conditions. It's revolutionary suspension system, and the seat helps protect riders and their passengers, their tailbones from harsh road impacts. Has an internal suspension that prevents bottoming out and also provides improvement in comfort and endurance over long hauls. So we'll go over that seat. Actually, if we open that door, I'll open that for you. It might get a little bit loud here. So, got a couple bikes over here. This is the Road King Classic. We've got a couple accessories on here. All the seats in the touring bikes are all interchangeable. You can change out all these seats. This right here is a CVO model bike, 2010. I installed the Zeppelin seat on here. Also on the Road King, I put the Zeppelin seat pad. I know you guys cannot see. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Randy. You okay back there, Daryl? Oh, okay. So this is the Road Zeppelin seat. The Road Zeppelin seat itself is incorporated with like 12 little bladder bags, and it has a pump on the left-hand side. You can pump that up to your liking, and you can release the air out of it with a little nozzle on the side. Somebody, Jim, you want to try this out? Try it out for me? So everybody, I encourage you guys to try these seats out. I want to go over a lot of these things and kind of help you out.
Makes a nice collar.
See what fits you the best. I just want Jim to sit on the seat. Don't get too much air right now. Yeah, I want you to grab on the left side. And that's already your side pump.
Yeah, the newer ones got more. Mine's got 3 airbags in the front and 2 in the back. The newer ones
Keep
got
pumping
more.
it.
My seats.
It's got to save you. You can pump that thing up as many times as you want.
I changed the
It's going to
seats.
stop
I
at a
changed the
certain
back
point and not allow you to bust that
with
slide
all
on the inside.
Also,
Also, you can take
I call it leather.
You can take the mesh off of that pad. You can wash it, put it back on, store the pad in the shell pack or your saddle bag. You feel the difference? So it feels a little bit. It's a little bit slow, but the airbag distributes weight all across your body, all across your bottom, so it doesn't just sit in one spot. I really like it. It actually runs about $170 for the front one, and they have a rear passenger one as well. And that one's about $10 cheaper. But for about, if you think about it, that's about the cost of a new seat. A lot of times you can just get away with just purchasing the pads by themselves rather than replacing the whole entire seat if you're just looking for extra comfort. But if you're looking for something that's going to give you, maximum amount of feel all around, like a bucket seat, these seats are going to help you out. I'll go over some of these seats, I'll let you see them. This one here is the tall boy seat, the seat that Ron has. It does sit you a couple inches higher. I'll put that on one of these bikes here, and you can see that. So this is the tall boy seat. It does have a bucket feel on here. And this little passenger pillion is very cushiony as well. This one here, I believe, is the sun mounter seat. Looking at them, they kind of look all the same, but we'll put them all on these bikes so you guys can test them out and see the differences in all the seats. I've got a hammock seat here. This is my favorite seat, the hammock. Very wide seat in the front for the passenger and the rider. And this one here should give you reach, see, I believe, reduced reach. This seat is actually going to bring you a lot closer, a couple inches forward and a little bit down for short statured riders. And the rear pillion is very, very cushiony for your passenger. So really the rear seat is really just for the rider itself. You're not going to get any reduced reach for the passenger, obviously. So most of the rear pillions are all about the same on most of the bikes for passenger for maximum support. But the front, they like to definitely customize them for the shape of the rider. And also, the super room Zeppelin seat, the king seat. I'll back this one up. Yeah, this is a huge seat. The one thing that I do like about this seat, it's actually a little bit bigger than your hammock seat. The seat runs in about the $800 area, but it has the bladders all built in the front and the rear for the rider and the passenger. So I'll turn the bike to the accessory stage. You have a 3-button switch over here. The first 2 buttons will lift in the front for the rider, and then in the rear for the rider. So you get maximum support for your thighs and in your bottom. And then in the rear, it's got a full bladder for the passenger for their thighs and their bottom as well. You can hear it. Let's pump up now. So I encourage you guys to try. If you guys want to, feel free to get up, come over here and try the seats out. And I'll go over a few more things as well. But I encourage you guys to definitely take a look at the seats. So if you guys want to take these seats home, don't be afraid to ask us, because we can do. These are all demo seats. Most of them, I think only one of them is not. So I have demo seats in the Zeppelin, the Sundowner, the reduced reach, the hammock seat, and a few others. So feel free to ask us. We'll write your name down, your phone number. You guys can take a seat home with you for about 24 hours or so. Come back, drop the seat off if you want to order it. Order it through us. We'll help you guys out. At the seminar today, we're doing a few discounts for parts and whatnot today. Marco, we can see the mark. Yeah, we'll turn this light out. So I have an accessory circuit on the left side. And you go up with it. So put all the air inside.
Regular bike. I'll tell you what, the stock seat.
Very, very comfortable seat.
More comfortable than the switchback.
I'm looking for if Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy seat.
Oh yeah, but feel free. You don't have to see. Try it. Try it. You guys got to think about it. This one you really like it. The road Zeppelin is just made to a giant pillow seat with an air bubble in it. That's pretty much what it's made for. Just maximum amount of cushion for it. All you do is let the air, just twist that valve, and it's letting the air out, just like it is now. And you want to close it, just turn to the right. And close it, just pump it up again. Okay, pump up as much as you want, and you're releasing the air out. Just listen. Without the desire. That's it.
I'm going to the mountain.
So with the pad has a strap underneath. You'll see it when we look at this a little later on. So the pad has a strap underneath for you to actually hold the pad onto so it doesn't slip back and forth. And you can actually un-Velcro the pad, put it inside of your tour pack or your saddle bag so no one steals it. But it does. It has some straps on there so no one can, so it doesn't slide off while you're riding. I'll show you that here. Put your lift up. Got some straps here. So it won't slip or anything when you're riding, won't fall off. All you do is take these straps, lift up on it. If you need to, you can open this up, pull the bladder out. This comes out right here, unplugs here.
Makes you a floaty for swimming or what?
There you go. And this washes, guys, so it's really easy. So I'll put this away over here. We'll come back to this a little bit later on. So let's move on.
Old Bill, remember old Bill kept running into the river all the time?
Couple more accessories. Backwards, guys.
Yeah.
Going in the river with his bike every time he went up going. That's what he needed.
Yeah.
Went around his neck. So I ain't seen him in a long time.
He likes to ride long rides. He doesn't like to just do.
But he went out on his bike and fall on the river.
We'll go over this big one. So
He
backrest.
doesn't like to do just.
You've got rider backrest and passenger backrest. For the passenger backrest, guys, you always need when you go running. Hold on. Sorry, don't worry about me. So So if you guys are adding any accessories for the passenger side, like the passenger backrest or a luggage rack like the Road King has in the back, you'll need docking hardware. This is docking hardware, the chrome docking hardware. Runs about 50-60, easy to install. So you'll need these. This allows you to actually mount the backrest onto the bike. Backrests are really easy to mount. If you guys have not mounted these before, the biggest misconception about these backrests, this is a 4-point docking hardware, but when mounting the backrest on it, you're only going to mount the backrest on one docking point here. So the backrest goes onto the shocks of the bike, and this part right here goes onto the docking, and it snaps in. The last part here, these other two docking hardware, this is going to be for if you want to add on a luggage rack. All right? So docking hardware is definitely necessary if you want to add on any type of passenger backrest and a pad. So this is the sissy bar. The sissy bar comes by itself and the pad is separate. If you guys look on page 379, I'll go there with you guys. Starts with the backrest, go to about 380 will show you the docking hardware in chrome and in black. It's actually $160 for the chrome and same price for the black. Also, some people do not know about this product here. These here are locking latches for your detachable kits. If you have a detachable backrest, if you have the luggage rack, as well as even a tour pack that you add on to your bike, you definitely want to pick up a pack of the latch locks. They come with 2 in here. They are about $75 for the 2. $75 will save you $1,500 on your tour pack, $400 and some change on your backrest and your luggage racks. So this is a lifesaver for $75. All you do is install this onto one side. The screw comes off. Install this on one side, and you have a barrel key that comes with 2 barrel keys for each of the locks. So definitely, if you plan on doing any type of backrest on your bike, or even if you have a tour pack and you decide that one day you want to be able to detach that tour pack, be able to make it to where it's a solo rider, and to be able to put it back, you want to definitely have these locks.
So you just need one lock?
Just one
per accessory?
Yeah, just one per. So if you have the backrest like this here, you only use one. They gave you 2 just in case you may add on other accessories.
Yes, the backrest, and if you have a luggage rack, you do one. But
So that's all it is there. If you go to 378, I said lied, 374, keep going back. That is actually for the rider backrest. How many of you guys have rider backrest on your bike? Not you, Bill? Don't need it? Don't care for it? Not for you? Some people like it. Some people don't like it. Me personally, I like the backrest. I like as much back support as you can get on a bike. I don't know anyone who doesn't like back support, but if you don't, Bill doesn't like it necessarily, but I like it. The backrests, they run about $114 or either about $199, depending on if you get the adjustable one or the one that stays stationary. The one that stays stationary, this is the, I'm sorry, I got distracted. This is the one, the rider backrest that is non-adjustable. You'll squeeze these 2 prongs here. It slips right into the mount. The mount costs about $45, so you do need a mount before you actually get the backrest. The mount goes under the seat, and there's a couple bolts. It installs really easily. You put your seat back on, the hole in the middle of the seat, open that up, squeeze your backrest, it goes inside. This does adjust up and down slightly, not a whole lot, and it will move forward and backward. With the adjustable one, the adjustable, you see on 374, it has a cable that'll go underneath near the frame if you have mid-air frame deflectors on your bike. I'll show you where those are. We'll add these here. Where the side cover is, it'll go underneath there. And what it does, it's a latch. You'll pull that latch and it allows you to actually push the backrest with your back to adjust it, rather than lifting this up and messing with the screw to adjust it. So all you have to do is pull the cable and you push the backrest back to adjust. If you take your back off of the backrest and just pull on the cable, it'll actually just fling the backrest all the way to the original position. So this one is I'd say the least cost efficient one. Then you have the more expensive one that fully adjusts. So there's nothing wrong with this one, nothing wrong with the other one. It's just preference and choice. Also, an accessory that can go with this that some people don't know exists is the organizer, the rider backrest organizer. This is for the passenger. This is really not for the rider. The rider's not going to be aware of this because they're going to be resting on this. So this is for the passenger. If you got your cell phone, little mini wall or something like that, you can keep your stuff inside of here. Makes it a lot easier than trying to get into the saddle bag or even try to get the tour pack depending on the year of your bike. If you got a 14 or later touring model, you've got the saddle bag lids that open from the inside. Makes it a lot easier to access stuff, but if you don't, this is a really good product. Let's see what else.
There's no padding in that either, right? So you don't lose any room really. It's just a cover, right?
Yeah, it's just a cover. Inside of here is just the foam. We take
How
the
much
foam
are
out. These here are $109.95. Gives you guys a discount for that.
Yeah, I should get her one and put her cell phone or crap on.
Rose up and seat pad, we just went over that one. It's got a mesh cover, permits air circulation to reduce temperature trap between the rider and the seat. So all of these seat pads, like that Zeppelin, also as well as this is the passenger for the Zeppelin. And these are also circulator seat pads. This goes on your seat as well. What these are for, these are for if you go on long rides on hot days, and sometimes you sit too long and your bottom gets a little bit wet and you can get a little chafed. This right here prevents that. It allows the wind to go under and allows you to lift up to lift off your seat.
I bought Alice one for the back seat. She loves it.
Yeah.
Especially on a long ride.
And they also have them for the backrest for the tour backs as well, for the king size.
I like that idea.
If you need. So these are about $89.95, and I think that they're pretty close in the book to the backrest. If you back up to, we go to 378. It'll show you the seats and the backrest pads. So for the large pads, I think they run about $89. And you've got the wraparound for the tour pack. That one run you about $70. But they're really good to have if you guys are riding in the summer and it gets real hot. And you don't like sweating all day long. All that does is just circulates the wind for you. It makes it a lot easier for you. So you
Does
don't have to
that
stop.
raise you up a little?
Just about
Slightly.
half inch
It's
maybe.
not a lot, not as much as this here. Just enough just for you to it's got a little bit of cushion to it, but what all it really does is just makes the wind kind of go underneath and cools things down.
On a really long ride, we know what Alice
It
does.
is definitely
Every time I get a tank of gas, she takes it off. The next tank of gas, she'll put it back on. And she said it really makes a difference on
Yeah.
the butt if we're doing like a 500 or 600 mile ride every day, you know?
It definitely can. All right, so anybody have any questions about the backrest or seats or anything like that?
What about me? I don't have a touring bike.
Yes, you have. I'm sorry. So, I know this seminar, a lot of it is geared towards a lot of touring bikes. A lot of people do have touring bikes, but there are seats as well, Janice,
It's okay.
in the Dyno section. But the same seats that they do have for the touring, they do make some of these seats for the Dynos. They do make the Sundowner seats. I do have some demos for I think maybe 1 or 2 demos for the Dynos.
Okay.
So they do make Sundowners and some reduced reach seats for the Dynos and the Softails. A little bit different. They may not have a lot of bucket, room like the other ones do, but they do have seats, and we'll talk about that in the Janice.
Okay.
Me and you don't.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. I'll move on to the windshields. Windshields start about page 344. I'm sorry for taking y'all to church today. I'm sorry. Open the books of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 12. No, I won't do it. So windshields. Windshields start at about 344. I'll talk about touring windshields, and I know Janice will probably ask me about dyno. She's got one.
I like mine.
I figured. So windshields. Windshields take charge of the wind by choosing the right windshield. Windshields help manage airflow around you, providing hours of added riding comfort and style. A lot of them have sweeping designs available to complement the shape of the fairing and the inner dash panel. of the touring bikes. I'll never keep up with this. I'm not good at this. So, let's see. Windshield should top out just above your eyesight. So when you're looking through the windshield, guys, you don't want to be looking into the windshield if the windshield's up here. You don't want to be looking through it. You want to be looking over the windshield. If you're looking in it, it's not really good for your vision, and you're not going to get the true effect of the windshield. Let's see. Unobstructed views makes for safe, enjoyable rides. Of course, we all know that. Types of windshield profiles they have are the tall profile windshields. These are all wind splitter windshields for the FLT models, your street glides, and your ultras. So this right here is the one of the taller windshields. It does extend out a little bit over here, which adds for a little more protection from rain and wind as well. So some people do like the extra bit of plastic on the sides here. So they do come in about 3 different sizes. This is the 4-inch, which really doesn't do too much at all. The 7-inch is probably my favorite style here. For me, I'm about 5'9", 5'10" on a good day. This is perfect for me. These will work for me, but doesn't do too well if you're an inch or two bigger than me. For Ron, it would not work out.
What's the other one?
Very
About
well.
10-inch?
This one here?
About a 10-inch?
Yeah. They do have some other ones that are bigger, the normal style profile windshields. And they do make them in smoke and in clear as well. I like the wind splitter windshields with the design that they have here. It allows the wind to really sweep over you instead of hitting you right in the head, especially if you have a smaller windshield like this. If you don't like the bigger style windshields, you want to keep it small, but you still want to have the effect of an actual windshield, the wind splitter is definitely the way to go. So it does keep the style of the bike with the curvature on for the wind splitters. The stock windshields, they're really good. They do come in a few different sizes. You can get the stock windshield like on the street glide in the 4-inch style. Let's see what else they have. I think the 4-inch style, the 7-inch as well, and then the 10-inch, 12-inch, and 15. Some of them will come in dark smoke, some of them will not. I do believe that on the limited lows, I believe they come with an 8-inch windshield, which they don't show in here. So if you're looking for something that's a little more in between the 10-inch and the 7-inch, and they're not doing it for you, try out the limited low windshield. It's going to be a standard batwing windshield. It's not going to be fancy like the wind splitter windshields, but it does help out, but they don't show it in here. Let's see what else. King size windshields, like Ron for the Road King, because the Road King is a touring bike. They do have king size windshields and also low profile windshields. So the Road King windshield comes in 22-inch, 18-inch, and the 16-inch. If you look on page 345, you can see.
What's the stock height on the stock one?
Should be 18. We have 18 on the Road King.
That's about right for me.
Should be right for you. Yeah, I think it's about 18. Also, freewheeler. Some of you guys may have freewheeler models or trike models. For the tri-glide's the same as the ultras. They're all the same. But the freewheeler windshield is a little bit different if you do have a freewheeler, if you know anybody who has a freewheeler. They do come in a couple different sizes. And if you have a Softail or a Dyna, like Janice does, or other people, on page 232, it does get into the Dyna and Softail windshields. You don't have to go through there if you don't choose to.
I'm good at mine. Thank you.
I figured. Don't worry.
I had a tall one, and it really wasn't a good one. When I had the street bob,
Yeah.
okay, we had gotten the taller one, and it was like I was looking through my glasses, through my
Yeah.
helmet shield, and then the windshield, and I couldn't see anything if it rained.
Exactly.
So yeah, it doesn't need to be taller. It needs
A lot
to
of
be
people
down.
think, oh, if I get a windshield, it needs to be taller than me, and that's not.
No.
It's not what it's supposed to be. The windshield is here. Once that wind hits it, the wind is actually going to go up and over you. It will, but once you go over yourself, you're blocking yourself from obstacles. You're going to see a lot really blurry, especially with these windshields. I don't recommend trying to get one if it goes over your face because it will get distorted on the sides here, especially on the wind splitters. So windshield wants to be right below your eyesight, right here.
Yeah, you want to be able to see over because if it rains
Yeah.
hard enough, you can't
Exactly.
see through it.
That's right.
No. Alright. Luggage. This is my favorite part. This is where I really wanted to get to, the luggage part. A lot of luggage on motorcycles. You have touring luggage, messenger bags. Don't have any messenger bags here. messenger bags, those one-strap bags, little computer bags you can have. But we do have touring luggage, messenger bags, saddle bags for Softails and Dynas. You can also install on your bike. All touring bikes have saddle bags that are already included, we know that. You can get tour pack luggage carriers, compact storage pouches. We've got straps and nets and other accessories. Let's see here. Table feature, we've got some fitted lid organizers. I have them here. Also saddle bag, wall organizers, premium overnight bags, the touring bags, the 3-pocket fairing bags I'll go over as well. The saddle bag guard water bottles, I don't have any in stock, but they work really well. If anyone has any questions about those, we'll go over. The water bottles that go onto the saddlebag guards right in front of your saddlebags. Right here. Sorry.
Do they still make them with a water bottle on one side and just storage on the
Yeah,
other?
that's what they all come with. The storage on one side, water bottle on the other. And they make them for the left and the right. So remember that, left and right, they make them for both sides.
Yeah,
Also, road glide fairing pouches and rider backrest organizer, we went over that already. Actually, rider backrest organizer, we went over. The tour pack organizer, that's my favorite, we'll go over that as well. So, first thing, we'll go over the tour pack organizer. And this is my favorite, tour pack organizer. So let's say you're sitting on your bike, this is on the rear, on your tour pack. When you open the tour pack, it's going to lift up just like this. So you have a couple pouches here for storage. It's got a little bit of space for your cell phone, if your cell phone's that small. Hold there. Little toolbox, little tool pouch right here. Put the wallet, a little map here. And it's got a couple more pouches up here. So you can fit quite a lot of stuff here. I don't recommend doing any more than about, I would say about 10 pounds maybe. It says 5.
They've changed them a lot, though. It never used to come with that outer frame.
Oh, this here?
I put one on my bike every time it
Yeah,
got like
they
100
had
degrees.
one.
I'd open the thing up.
Literally
It was off.
it was just this
Yeah, it
part
was just
here.
that inner part. Yeah.
I remember this right here is for the 14 and up. And
Yeah.
with the ones that just had this piece, we used to actually glue them and drill them into the saddlebag. We would actually take the rack up top and we would just drill through it and go right back up.
I didn't think about doing that. I finally threw it away because every time it got hot, I opened up the tour pack and it fell off.
Yeah, we did that with Randy Lasowski. We did that with his tour
But
pack.
they got a lot more strip on the back.
Because his was coming off a couple
Yeah.
times. The glue just comes off.
So it glues, it doesn't Velcro.
This
Well,
one
yeah,
has
no
double-sided tape.
That one? Okay.
Double-sided tape, really easy to
There's
do.
a lot more tape on those ones.
I wasn't sure if you could Velcro it off
Yeah,
because,
It is Velcro.
It's Velcro and double-sided tape.
So you can take it out if you want to, right?
So yeah, what it is all you'll do is just pretty much take.
Oh, so it's just a single strip.
So take the strips off, and then just clean the top of the tour pack and just pop it up there, and you can just go off. And do what you
because I was thinking if we're traveling and we can stuff that thing full, it's, you Velcro it and carry it into the hotel.
You
Yeah.
can. You can. You do lots of with it. So these run about $160 for the tour pack organizer. I believe if you go on page 422,
So you wouldn't use
that's
it
where the
all
luggage
time,
starts.
use it when you need it.
422. 422. I'm sorry, guys. I'll speak up. 421, 422, where the luggage starts. If you go on 421, it'll show you the liners. All your bikes are going to come with liners already, so you don't really need to do this unless you want like upgraded liners or if your liners are getting wore out. If you go to 422, it shows the tour pack organizers, and it does show the one full, like you said. I think C. If you look on the third one down, it shows the old style one,
Yeah.
which is kind of flimsy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. If they made them like that for my bike, I'd buy another one.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot more glue surface. you know?
Yeah, it's only because that one, I believe, is for the older models. They didn't have much room.
Like I
in
said,
there.
the only time I've had trouble with it is when I'm home. I travel
That's why
and
they try to get you to upgrade to the new bike. That's
it gets hot, it just falls off.
I know. But honestly, when I remember thinking about it, you have a rack on the back
Yeah,
of
I
yours?
could do that. I never thought about that.
So take the
Put a
rack
couple
off
washers
and
on.
then put a couple washers in and just drill right through it and go
Yeah.
right back on. Makes it really easy. So you can see the saddlebag the lid organizers on 422.
I like that new one.
So this is really nice. Also,
I got a little bite.
this right here are the deluxe, the tour pack liners and saddlebag liners. So this comes with both the tour pack and the saddlebag liners.
We have this all the time.
Real nice. Let me see if I can take them out. If I take them out, I won't be able to put them back in. That's how it always works. Okay. So this is the saddlebag liners. These are going to work for any saddlebags dating back to like 1990. So these just fit right in the bags. Usually what you do, put your laptop, something in here, so you don't have to, if it's not wiggling around in your saddlebag, the hard plastic. Put your clothes in here. All you got to do is zip it up. And when you open your bag and you get ready, you get to your destination, grab the straps, lift up, and go on. Put it in your hotel or wherever you're going.
This and hers.
They're great too because they fit in the airline over the bins too.
Yeah.
When you're flying and riding, just throw them right in there.
There's a Brazilian couple who come here to rent probably twice a year, and they will come here with all of their tour pack liners,
Yeah.
everything already. And as soon as they come and rent the bike, all they do is grab all their liners, drop them in, sign the papers, and go. Every year do the same thing. So, I don't know if you've seen these all, Jim. Your bikes usually come with a liner as well. I think most touring bikes, if you bought them from us, we would probably give you a liner as well, but this is something a little bit different. And it actually has a little piece in the bottom that shapes the bottom of the bag so it's not flimsy. That's it. And it's got a little pouch in the inside as well.
Yeah, the older ones don't
Yeah.
have a hard bottom.
The ones that come with the bikes don't have the pouches.
Are they the deluxe ones?
Yeah, these are
That's
the deluxe
why.
ones.
That's
And they
why.
don't have the little plastic piece in the bottom
The
to
other ones
shape
don't
the
have the
bottom of
Harley
the bag.
insignia on them either.
All right. So that is the deluxe tour pack and the saddlebag liner. I'll put these away because I will not be able to put it back in the bag right now. Also, let's see here, the FLT and the FLHX. If you got a Street Glide or an Ultra, this is the 3-pouch fairing organizer. All you'll do is you take the 3 screws out of your fairing. I like to actually take 2 more screws. I loosen them up in the inner fairing so that you have a little bit of room to pull back. There's a couple small pieces you can put on here. Some double-sided sticky tape to fill in because there will be a little bit of a space in between once you do put this on. So this slips in between your fairing and your windshield. Pretty easy to install. They take 15 minutes. And if you guys aren't able to do it, they're able to do it here. We'll charge you for about 15 minutes, but they are able to install it here. So you got the 3 pockets. It's got a magnetic open and close here. A lot of you guys may already have this, but if you don't, it is really good for your cell phones, your wallets, e-pass. If you don't have an e-pass that sticks on the windshield, these are really nice. And what else? This one here is for the Road Glide. I know Jim, I think you got that Road Glide. You guys got that already? No. This one's a little bit different for the Road Glide. It's got 2 pouches instead of the 3. Took them a little while to design this because the Road Glide. They did away with the Road Glide for a year to try to incorporate that radio in there. So it took them a little while to try to get that bag organizer. And I don't know if they made them for the previous year Road Glides. I don't think they did. I think they only started making them for the 15. So if you have a 15 Road Glide, 15 to the present, real good for you. And this one runs about $159 for the Road Glide. And for the Ultras, this one's $129.95. This one's for 14 and up. I know, Bill, I think you got an older model, 13. 13, I think those are a little bit different. They're shaped a little bit different, but have the same purpose. And the price is going to be relatively the same, maybe $10 more or cheaper, one or two. That's small stuff. Let's see here. What else did I want to talk about? What do we have? The saddlebag organizers. These are for the 2014 saddlebags, 14 and above. They'll go right where your clips are in the saddlebag. It's got a couple pockets down here, a little zipper, a pouch, real easy access for your phone. Anything you want to put down there. If you got a 14 or later motorcycle, you have the saddlebags that open from the inside. Makes it really easy to access stuff from here. So think about that, guys. Also on your tour bag, this is for your tour pack organizer. So one of them will go on the very back, and one will go on the two sides. Like that. So you get a tour pack organizer. So same concept, just has a little bit more than your tour pack organizer. You have just pretty much more pockets to add on with your tour pack organizer. And I think these are running about $100 for the saddlebag organizers and the tour pack organizers. Around that, let's see. Yeah, $99 for the saddlebag organizers, and the tour pack organizer is $100. $10 cheaper for the 2013 and previous years. Let's cover a couple more accessories, guys. Also, to protect your seats, they have rain covers for your seats. This is a touring rain cover.
How much are those? Because my seat is like a giant sponge.
This one's 40. This one's for the touring. I know it shows a dyno seat right here, but this is the touring seats in the back, and they do make them for the if you have a tour pack as well.
Do they make them for the dyno?
Yeah, this is for the dyno.
Good.
This one here, and this is for the Row King seats and such. That's it. And these are about $40. They run a little bit more. They should be in around that same area. You probably find this in the seat section as well, I think.
The seat stays wet even with a cover on it.
Yeah.
And riding up here, my pants are always wet. You know.
Because we'll take the bikes in and out every day, and usually it rains here at 2 o'clock every day, so the bikes get soaked. We bring them in, and then in the morning we're still wet, and we got to bring them right back out. So we walk around with wet pants all day.
Yep.
We usually just wear windbreakers most of the time. But even when you wash the bikes, because of the stitching, the hand stitching on the Harley seats, you're going to get water inside of them. So I tell people, when you wash your bike, try to keep your seat covered if you don't want a wet butt. And we tell people here, if you want us to wash your bike, just let us know if you want us to cover your seat, because it will get wet. I went over the 3-pocket Batwing fairing pouches. All right, so let's go over the premium luggage. I guess the last thing for luggage you guys see right here. Going that way, Randy? No, sorry. I don't know if you guys can see here. I'll bring it in the inside. Sorry, Randy. No. This is the premium luggage line through Harley Davidson. If you go on to page 18, go there. So this is Harley's top of the line luggage. It's got a wide selection of luggage besides these 2 bags. Get through here. All right. So A18 features the premium touring luggage collection. All these bags have a 3M Scotch Light reflective trim you see on here. So at nighttime, this is all going to reflect. The bags are all made out of ballistic nylon. It's really thick material. The outside here, this is water resistant. I'll tell you that now, water resistant. But think about Harley Davidson with their premium bags. Every last one of the premium bags, they all come with a rain cover. So this is
work
waterproof.
good. I had
Water
one on the
resistant?
Fatboy. They work good.
Waterproof. When these combine together, it will not get wet. So people, they ask me like, I've got the premium bag and it doesn't stay dry. I'm like, do you use the water, the actual, the bag? I'm like, I didn't know it came with one. So some people don't know it comes with the actual bag. If you don't read it, you may not know. So where's it go?
No, can you just order that?
I don't, you know what, James? I think we'll look through we'll look at the catalog. Well, not the catalog, but we'll have to break the part down in the on HDNet and Steve will be able to tell me if it comes separately.
Because ours have gotten to the point where, like, we need new ones.
Yeah. Knowing
Garbage bags work just as good for the garbage bag over
it
there.
does.
And it really works just
Knowing
as
how
good.
they
Yeah,
gave it
it
to me,
does.
they may not sell them separately. They may want you to buy the whole entire
Yeah.
bag. But afterward, we will check and see if they do
It's a
sell
heavy
them
duty
separately.
black one.
I sprayed, you know what I did with mine? I took camp drying. I sprayed mine, and then Marge gave me this stick that looks like a crayon.
Yeah.
Put on the zippers. And I'll tell you, it's really got to rain hard before it ever leaks.
Oh, I know.
And you can cheat also, too. Just put your clothes in Ziplocs and then throw them in there. You ain't
There
got
you
to
go.
worry about it.
That's it.
That's what we do if we're traveling a long way.
We're
Nothing worse than
garbage
wet
bag.
clothes.
So you see here,
It's got the reflective.
Yeah,
it's
they
got
are.
reflective on there as well.
Mine doesn't.
The piping even was good on
Yeah.
it. So that night.
Yeah,
People tell me
you can
all
see the
time,
piping
"I
at
see
night.
it."
The reflective is really good. I like it. I've had guys come in, and most people, when if you want this bag, your best bet is to buy the. It's a set. If you look on page 819, the touring luggage system for $299. I believe you get both bags for $299 rather than paying $229 for the one bag. So at $229, you get this bag here. At $299, you get this bag and this bag. This bag alone here is $109.95.
The other one's really good too. The one that goes on the tour back. I love
Yes,
that one.
we had that. I wanted to use that for today's presentation. It's on back order.
Yeah.
So it's so popular this summer.
That's
It's
so
on back
great
order.
because when we travel, we put all our clothes and everything we don't need down at the bottom, and then we hit the motel at night, just take the top
That's it.
off, and you're in the room.
So they do. So if you look a couple pages
Yeah,
down, you will
that's
see
it.
that tour back.
We were looking at
Bag like
I've had one on my bike.
like what
for
it's
probably
talking about
5 or
here,
6 years. It's
and
still
that's
brand new.
on
Yeah, because between that
821.
and then what's inside.
So if you have a touring bike with the rack on that, Ray, what kind of bike you got? Street Glide. For the Street Glide,
Yeah.
I'll show you on here because actually I'm packing both these bikes on the back. If you're riding solo, but if you're riding with your wife, a lot of times the rack on the back and the day bag or even this bag itself works well for you.
We just don't even do
But
that.
that tour pack bag is probably my favorite, and it's shaped to the tour pack itself, and it looks real sleek on that bike. For the Dynas and some smaller bikes, they do make some other premium touring bags and tail bags, or even the rolling touring bags. They have on the next page the backpack with the 60 bar, and you can put it onto a luggage rack. But these install really nice on any backrest, guys. My favorite part about this luggage is the elastic band it has in the back here. And you can slip this directly onto the backrest for easy access. I like the straps too. If you're putting this on your luggage rack and you don't quite feel secure with this just being on your backrest, push this through. I got this from Warren yesterday. I stole your idea, Warren. So you can wrap this through the rack itself, and then just actually snap it in on this side, wrap it through the rack, tighten it up, snap it in on this side for more security. Also, it's got the D holes here, the rings here for straps. Do that straps here somewhere, some of the stuff on the table. So they do have, so you can use the D-rings for straps. Harley Davidson does sell cargo nets. They have 15 by 15 6 hooks, and they have the 18 by 18 6 hooks. So if you're looking to maybe put your helmet on here too, put the hooks on, put your helmet on the back, so many things you can do with this bag. Real quick, I wanted to show you what they do look like. One more time, Mary, I'm sorry. I know, don't worry. So I like how easy it is just to put it on over the backrest itself. Even for this one. Probably end up needing some straps on this one, but you can still slide right over. But you got no passenger seat. That's if you want to go solo. You can go solo. Like, man, I want to be riding, you know, she might want to stay home one day. It happens. It does happen. Sometimes you got to clear your head. Go on a trip by yourself.
No.
I'm single, so I'm sorry, guys.
And he would be too.
Do it the other way.
Yeah, right now this one will stay just like this. You can keep it like this. Like I said before, you can take these straps and kind of loop it through so you don't have things kind of jiggling and scratching things back there. With this one here, you can take the net and you can actually just strap the net back there if you want to put it on the backrest. Same thing with this one.
Well, you can take the big one and even turn it around, and you would not lose your passenger seat.
If you're riding with your passenger, passenger go right there.
And then
or she can just hold this right here.
there you go.
Well, aren't those designed where like that small one will stack too?
This one they go inside, but you can stack them too. That's the whole thing about it. Just like you said, Mark, they do stack. So you can't take this. That's why they have these D hooks here. You can sit there and actually stack it and take the D hooks and put it right through.
Backrest and a pillow.
See, now you're getting to the point where you might as well buy a touring bike.
Yeah. So you can take these and actually strap this just like this. So, all right? Strap it the same way.
That's what we did. Kept piling stuff up and then bought a touring bike. Oh man. Test.
So, yeah, it's possible. So you can strap it, you gotta tighten up a little bit, but you can't stack it. So there's a lot of different ways you can stack these bags side by side. I think there's countless amount of ways, things that I haven't even imagined. I didn't even think about stacking them until right now. But you can stack them side by side. This bag will fit in the inside of this bag for when you're keeping it at home.
Well, you know it won't fall off anyway.
It's not going to fall. We'll be all right. So that's the premium luggage, guys. Any question about premium luggage at all? It's got a 2-year warranty. Remember that if you do purchase them, it's got a 2-year warranty. So if something happens to the bag, it loses its shape, bring it back to us. We'll send them back to Harley. Harley will send us a new set. And the messenger bags are actually on the same page on 823. The little small messenger bags for laptops and such. See them there. Any questions, guys? Dang. An hour, huh? Luggage. We'll stop here for a little bit, guys. Let you guys take a break, rest your legs, get some water. Hot dogs right behind you. If you guys are hungry. So we'll take a little break, guys, and come back, and we'll get with Matt. Matt's going to talk about authorized service, and then we're going to bring in Iris, and she's going to talk about motor clothes. All right, guys? Thank you so much for being patient. And at the end, guys, if you guys want us to demo more of these seats, windshields, any questions, concerns, don't be afraid to ask them here until the end of the day. All right, guys?
Put the Velcro on your seat so they got it like
That's true. Yeah. I'll think of stuff like that one.
So if you wash it.
Oh, gotta stretch my legs. Sounds good.
Yes, sir. Yeah, what it does. So that's right here. Once it goes in, it's going to push it forward, and as it goes out, it's going to push it back. So it's all. Yeah. So is there a switch? You screw it all.
Hey, Alice, how are you?
I'm surviving. We put the garbage bag on us the first time. We could just see it.
Somebody told me.
Get to the car.
Good heavy, like under the drawstrings. When you put them over the bottom, when you do, you pull them really tight, and they do cover it really good.
Oh yeah, it keeps the water.
And it keeps the water, or like we do. I bought the really big Ziplocs.
Yeah,
I mean, they're huge. I put my stuff in there, press all the air out. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Better than some others.
But then the bag itself gets wet.
So this one just mounts.
You know, I take my saddlebag inside there. I knock enough clothes for a week.
Where's Alice? He goes, no, Alice packs her bag, and then I do the rest of it. So
I pack my bag, and I can fit enough in there for a week. I'm getting home.
And also has 3 different settings, so when you put it in, as one setting here, and up again. Right? Terrific. Yes, we do no more talking. I'll probably still cover a few more things. I did completely forget like 5 things on this table, and I'll probably go over a little more. I'll go over a little more on how to actually travel with your bike, putting your bike in transport mode that some people quite realize. You're traveling with a trailer and your bike on the trailer, your bike shakes, and still being read by the fob that was using itself, and it's going to be draining your battery. Big straw. So a lot of people, they don't know about that. Even if you keep your fob in the bike and you're trailering it, if you don't put it in transport mode, your bike is moving back and forth, and you can drain your battery. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize
I've
that.
had numerous people come out of state. They come on a bike. I just got it. I don't know what happened. I got 3 bikes in the trailer, all 3 of them were dead.
The lights were going on and off all the time.
And they're like, I don't know what's going on. I said, yeah, man, it's
The fob was
transport
back
mode.
there and it drained while they were.
Even if you get the fob in there, it's small, it's very small, so small. All it is just a matter, depending on the gear of the bike, 14 and up, it's just a matter of hitting 2 buttons, and then you go from there.
I didn't know.
I'll show you.
that.
I'll show you guys a little bit. What's it called?
I'll take one of everything.
I will too.
Something to eat?
Oh,
Hi, Brock.
Hi there.
You want something to eat?
Where'd you go? My wife's got a street light.
No, I just don't have
And one of you drive a bike to the back door.
It's built into the seat, but it has an accessible circuit. So all you do is with a plug, you just plug it directly into yours. And everything's done.
No, I like it. As I said, it's because I'm small.
I like the factory seat on mine.
Oh, yeah. I don't even
But we've gone up to New York and enough to live classy and sleep on it. We were back there, that's why I said I had it in 2007.
I love our things that have a we got that.
141,000 kids.
Don't worry.
So, it's the same thing, you're tired.
That's so there.
I know what that feels like.
Yeah. But no, I enjoy my sport.
The color looks good on that bike.
The street bob or whether it's the school back.
The color looks good on that bike.
So you got the passengers on
Proud kind of blues there. I don't like the bike in 107.
the new one is actually a little bit.
Putting the bigger sprocket.
Oh, no.
A lot of them.
Transmission drive.
Especially in the
Smallest sprocket.
I didn't know if it was like built in
Right,
a
yeah.
separate bar.
Down the road, you're about 300 RPM higher than you.
You're not the
Are you retired?
Yeah, everything's on the inside. Yeah.
I like the one.
Depending on what you're.
Oh, yeah.
I like the new one. I like the 114 motor better than the 107. No matter to me. I like the way it goes.
There's more wise, right? That's too expensive.
But you didn't color options out there. I just want people to know that there are other options.
I've looked at those, on other bikes that they are, just looking through the catalog, just kind of curious.
But I encourage you guys to definitely take these seats off. All these seats are ready to go back and forth. So at the end of the day, feel free to take one of those seats off. I'll help you guys. Put some down the
That's
seat.
when I was just looking, like, we're switching seats.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I improved my seat. I used to get tired of coming out of the motel.
That too.
If you didn't cover it, it rained at night.
Yep.
So you got to ride 500 miles an hour. I looked at can't dry that seat. You won't lose on the better. It says
Beat it on there?
Yeah.
I keep it right in the back, I just wipe it off.
What do you use for the water?
They come with a complete cover. Some these cover the back. And I got paid from card credit. I did the seat, I did the back. And I still got a card across the top with all that.
Clean off, nice chip.
Just showing it was $750 for
If depending on how
I got about 110,000 miles on that seat.
it's like fingernail deep in there.
Well, I mean,
it's
you're
hard.
you can see what.
They have touch-up paint. You may have to order touch-up paint. We have a few different colors, but for Harley colors,
the 13 that we traded in,
How you been?
the 17,
it's a little
kind of coming apart. It started to tear.
You want another one
Just
here?
lifted off there. I tried to repair it. It didn't. One wouldn't stick.
So that was a problem. So it just
That was the only problem I had with the seat, other than that.
No, I'm just not quite ready yet. So,
whole wall blue.
Yeah.
We'll slide over. We'll slide over.
One thing I wasn't gonna do is, I ran into somebody, well, had a little bit higher.
Right, Ron's not sitting here, you don't go first, I go first, I go to the store.
Because he has.
He's all about the store block, and it ain't for a block.
It's different.
Going up the bigger.
I was looking for
Yes,
you.
they have fireworks on there.
Alice.
I really want to
Called
go down.
4 inch. 4 inch. Yeah.
I really want to go
Which
down.
isn't a windshield.
If you,
I'm waiting for somebody to go walk it in and be like,
I recommend trying to
They
demo
did.
these. If you want something a little bit bigger, the 7. These are all wind splitters. It's better if you want to go bigger than that one. I would recommend 5 to 10 inch, or even the limited road they make. It's like an 8-inch right in between. I like that one because it's just slightly bigger than this one.
This thing, because in the rear, my phone does not fit, but it fits in here great.
Your phone?
Oh, yeah, I've got it fit.
Yeah.
Because I've got the auto lock.
That too, and
And it fits in there with my glasses too.
I almost, well, I did forget because I wanted to touch over this stuff.
But see, I put on a street light, it doesn't have any.
On the street light, you can.
There's no ankle lock.
On yours?
I mean, it's all between the brakes and there is no blank. Like, oh, you know another thing I didn't see you don't have, and we're touring really great, is the free wire. I had that on my bike.
What was it?
The free wire too, for the
Okay.
if you don't have,
For the aftermarket one.
if you don't have the 7+.
I tell you that it's good news with the helmets as well. This
But actually,
helmet-
what they did is under the turn, you only.
Yeah. Is it the Cena one? The one that we have here, or a different brand?
No, it's,
Yeah, it's a good helmet. Let's see.
but it's,
Diesel line,
Huh?
diesel line, your lighter.
The knee is good, the new knee is good, the new ankle is good. But there was so much pain with the left ankle that it matched what was going on with the right one, so now I feel the right one. Left one don't hurt at all.
Here she is. You wanna maybe come right back in here? And... Hi.
Hi, I came in yesterday and I filled out a donation request form that was brought back, and what it's for is talking to people about it. Our school has a tax bill, our play bill, I don't think someone here is definitely. I'm going to go yeah, she's.
You added that 7-pin punch underneath there.
yeah.
I haven't seen my hair be the first one since
It's under the fairing, and so if you ever needed that, I guess you could even disconnect the free wire and.
You
run
could,
the outlet
but
plug
like,
there.
what's the point of that?
Well, no, but I'm saying somebody had an account, like I go back, somebody has a wires one, and now it's so far.
Yeah. I like it like
But
that.
it's hidden, you can't see it.
Like, so many options with these bikes. Just depends on what you want to do. A lot of options. Ooh, it's got hot dog. Is the band?
Yeah, does it make much difference?
They just saw them on a few bikes here. They don't come to stock.
I was just, I haven't had any trouble with it, because it's got the water.
Some people like it a little bit cooler. some new. I mean, it comes stock like this. I just keep it the way it is.
Well, that's not just all. I didn't even know.
But some people really just don't like the heat. Like, I really just can't deal with the heat. Makes it different. Some people. I try to down a little bit.
Stuck. Like riding on the interstate, you always get screwed.
Yeah.
So I just try to stay off of it now.
Right.
At least you can keep moving. That's the big thing.
But how you can solve these on?
I would say it works. I've never seen it.
It comes put one on a bike yesterday.
Yeah.
One pain in the ass to put on it too.
It looks like it would be.
I thought it like it comes for a reason. Like they're good as is.
Yeah. Yeah, with the deflectors.
I definitely
Maybe maybe different headers. That's a huge part. The stock headers. Oil or weight.
You know, I haven't, with the 17, I haven't had as much trouble as the 13 that we traded in, because that one used to cook my tires.
There's a pretty good reason for it. The way that they ran their rear exhaust pipe is a little bit further forward, and then the Cadillac inverter's actually further back.
Oh, so just have to spread the heat out a little bit.
Yeah, so you're not going to get any sort of
Old
heat, you call it.
Yeah, on the 13 it used to, it would dissipate me, yeah. But this one I haven't noticed it. And then again.
glad you came in there. You're on. Make me happy.
Anything to make you happy.
Okay.
Way better, yeah, so far, yeah. It's such a huge difference with the old. I didn't think I'd like it really, but even sound.
They don't sound the same at all.
Now that I'm used to it, it's just, I don't know, it just seems normal.
That when you get on an older one, you kind of use it a little bit.
I don't know if it's too thick.
Much big thing,
That would, because I would.
First time I did it, really hammered on
Too much room for my fat
I was
car.
like,
I know if you like it or not.
No. Well, it'd be good because I keep my cigarettes and everything else in there. But I think it would take up too much room.
Even the hole, if you're using beer pong, I think it's okay.
Yeah,
Or you want to charge something around. But I think it takes too much room for it.
it would, I know.
That's what I thought.
That just looks over now, didn't it? We'd have to take one out, and we'd have to try it, and we'd sit on it.
Also, paid on much money.
do that.
Yeah, and that's not right. That won't match ours, ours will match it.
I need to travel, but you take it on and off.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna push
I'm
in.
not gonna spend $110 on one, forget it. I can leave it in the back and wait till I get where I'm going. Ain't that important?
That's part of the idea, isn't it?
That's right.
She gets unhappy sometimes when I get in that,
Only money.
Huh?
It's only money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want it in my pocket, in my account, not
Keep
theirs.
going a lot of times.
Gotta keep the economy going, come on.
Yeah, well, no. You bought it for yours.
I might.
You know how fast it doesn't matter to you either.
I didn't feel bad at all till I got up the next morning.
What, there?
I rode that 900 miles that time.
Oh.
One day.
I don't know that I've done that. I've done 400 plus mile ride just for something to do one time. Then just took off. Wound up in Jacksonville.
What was that
came
day
back
we went from New York all the way to Virginia for one day? I could take the auto train. We would have rode it, but I think we got called. My pool was green and my grass was almost dead because I got 2 shows. So I was like, take the train. It's only $300. I said, well, you're going to spend more than that riding the rest of the way home in motels and food. So.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
I would say it's a sense of adventure. Ride the auto train. Because you're as bad as him. You're tall. You can't fit in the bed. So you can't get a sleeper.
I'm getting a sleeper, I just gotta curl up.
Yeah. And
We did that on a couple of wiggleboard boats. Good tricks. I mean, I'm in the bed like this, or I'm in the corner of the bed, just sleeping in what little parts left. And we found the boat over in Truck Lagoon. It had 6'6" bed. Well, I saw the boat when it was being put together, so it was an absolute mess. And the guy didn't want to show me through the boat. So I want to see it. He showed me through the boat, and he came out, and he was talking to the booking guy. He said, well, he'll probably never book the boat. He just walked out of the boat, told me, he said, as soon as this rig, I want to book it. We booked it 5 times already. And it's a long ways over there, so you really, when you get over there, you know, you beat.
Yeah.
And you want something that you can stretch out in.
Yeah.
Good with his.
I broke it off because that first recording was over an hour. You know we're going to start again.
Huh? Now get you to move those lights around a little bit. We don't want to start so soon. Do a couple more laps around. We'll start soon. Don't worry.
Oh,
Now, worked out ahead.
Well, don't.
So the part for later, I have a piece in here. Okay. Just here, whatever. Something different. I don't want it like
You just want to like a.
just a piece of part in it, yeah. Keep the water out. Because you know I'm bringing it back.
There's a plug.
I did that.
Run? I've never seen you run more. No, you won't see me run fast. You won't see me run hard. I saw you staring at me. You got me nervous. I appreciate the tips from this. All products trying to cover us. Hard going, do that list and do everything. Then come off of Yeah, it's like 3. So these are the tour packs inside. I don't know exactly. I'd say these are going inside and then put them in.
No, that wouldn't go right.
These two are going.
Yeah, that goes on the front for the
We'll read the instructions, not read the instructions. Those are us. We know that it goes in the
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get it right back in here.
Just go over.
All right, guys, we're going to start again real quick. Not a whole lot left.
How are you today?
School was back again. Yeah, I have I was taking it out for demonstration purposes.
Well, I didn't know this.
All right, guys, this is Matt.
Matt?
Matt is an authorized service technician through Harley-Davidson.
You guys want to see most of the material stuff. Not a whole lot to cover, but. Alright, so I'm Matt. I've been working here for about a year now. I've been a technician for about 6 months. And before that, I was at MMI and I worked at a custom chopper shop and learned how to do things the complete wrong way, every single way, the wrong way. And I've been riding motorcycles since I was 16 years old. Doesn't say a whole lot because I'm only 22, so I don't have that background and experience, but you know, starting young and say make your way in the world of a either sports or business to start going. Work your way up. What's that?
You start out on a Harley?
Could you imagine trying to convince a mother you're going to get a motorcycle and then start on a Harley? No, it was a small. It was a little 250. I mean, an embarrassing little Honda CB 250, but I rode that around like it was the world's best thing. So.
But it was a bike.
Oh my God, it was the best bike in the world.
Yeah, I figured it was the best car in the world. So.
Yeah. Well, I quickly went on to a Yamaha. I showed up one night. It was probably 2 o'clock in the morning with a brand new bike, or brand new to me. It was a 1995, the loudest bike in the world. And my dad wouldn't look me in the eye because he was so pissed. And my mom wouldn't look me in the eye either, so I had to sleep at a friend's house that night. It was a good learning experience, but they completely supported me in going after this career, after this adventure. And it's been awesome, and they've been good. So, a few things that I'm going to be thinking about when I'm going on a long ride. Tires, oils, brakes. Those are the 3 biggest things. Last week I had a guy come in and he was talking about going up to Sturgis, and he was riding on some square tires, and his front tire looked like hell, and just denied every single bit of stuff I was trying to sell to him just to keep him safe. So if you guys are going to be going on a long ride, I really do recommend you bring it into us and have it serviced just before you go, before you take off. Because I've had people come in here when I was in on a Sunday just working on my own bike. He came in and he didn't have any brakes. He was riding from Richmond down to here. So if you have no brakes and he just gotten his bike serviced, he probably wouldn't have been in the position that he was in. I'm just pretty lucky that I was here to work on his bike that day, just to get him going down the road. So those are all things that we could be. There we go. So we do have all the right tools here. Like I said, working in a custom shop, I realized they don't have any sort of tools or any sort of experience to help you out. So if you get in a bind, you're stuck in a bind, and you don't have the right tools. And that's been one of the biggest things that I've learned coming here is that if you don't have someone like Jamie to go ask a million questions to every single day, you're going to be screwing some things up. But because of that, because of Jamie and the right tools, right literature, and all that kind of stuff, more experience here than I can imagine. So, having that is some sticks. Ron's over here.
You get pumped up like a rock.
Also, another thing I would definitely have us check before you take off is your battery. You can just bring the battery in. We can take the battery out and throw it on the electronics and tell you pretty much how little life you've got left in that battery, or how little life you've got in that battery, or if your charging system's going. Because we got a guy who's traveling right now, and he pulled in yesterday wanting to buy a battery, and Aaron convinced him to come let us check it out. Sure enough, he had a voltage regulator that was bad, and he was overcharging his battery and leaving him out stranded. So those are simple things that you can fix right before you get on the bike and take off. Another thing is your brake fluid. And I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but the hydraulic control units, they pulsate at 500 pulses in a minute. So having a little tiny piece of dirt, water, or anything like that, it will make you spend $700 on a new hydraulic control unit just because it locks up and you actually don't have any brakes at all. So since we live in Florida, we get a bunch of water and stuff in the brake lines, and that will corrode the inside of your hydraulic control unit. So again, a couple easy fixes: tires, oils, brake fluids, brake rotors, brake pads. Just before you get going, have them all checked out, all the nuts and bolts checked out on your bike, just so you're not stuck up in the mountains, broken down. I actually have a customer, Tony Schenk, and he's up in North Carolina right now, and he is stuck in the mountains because he didn't have his bike brought in before he came out. I think he blew his oil pump, if I'm not mistaken, one or the other.
There's too many places to go up there either.
Nope, no, there's not. Something as simple as checking your oil just before you're taking off would have not happened. Oh.
Also, guys, I know Matt said I was talking about batteries.
Oh,
this thing right here is a lifesaver. This is the actual battery charger. They have the small tenders. The small tenders are good to have on a brand new bike that comes off the showroom floor on a fully charged 12.7 battery. But when you bring your bike home and you don't have a tender and you've been riding it for a little while, or you haven't been riding it for a little while, and you go to get on it and the bike kind of clicks over a couple times or takes a little bit long to start, it's because you got a low battery. The battery tenders here, this runs you about $79, $99, $80 for a battery charger. The tenders are about $40. This will charge your battery in about 2 hours compared to 4 to 6 hours on the tender, which doesn't fully charge it, only maintains the battery. If you don't have a battery charger, definitely pick one up. It's going to save you and your bike from tons of hell in the future. It's happened plenty of times, guys. We've got guys that come in here, bike and had it for 2 months and just decided, they're able to ride their bike every day and they have to store it and they don't put a battery tender on it or a charger, and their bikes, they die out. The battery's going to depreciate about 5% every couple of days, which is a lot. So definitely pick up a battery tender, like Matt said. Check your oil, your brake fluid. All those things are so small. Things you can do 5-10 minutes before you leave. Or if not, bring it to us and Matt will do it for you.
It will save you thousands of dollars. I mean, just the peak in there. Oil pumps, things like that. My dad actually looks at his bike more often than he'll actually sit on it. And he's had a street life since 2013. I think he might ride it once a month. He's had one of those chargers on it. Battery never had an issue, so I absolutely stand by those, especially just because that's what I've got in my toolbox, and it will save you $120, $150 on a new battery or whatever they are. So.
If you guys have any more questions for Matt, Matt's here all the time. He'll be here till 2:30, 3 o'clock maybe. Yeah. Feel free to ask him any questions or anybody else in the service department. Next, thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Thank you. Also, guys, one thing I wanted to mention, a lot of this stuff you can order through us here in the store. Don't forget, this is a new day and age, and we got internet. Daryl is in charge of internet sales through us here. But you guys can order stuff online. You don't have to necessarily go through us, but we like to see your faces and we like to see you guys come in the store. Billy, don't give me that little joke. We like to see you guys in the store, so don't be afraid to come in and talk to us. But at your own convenience, if you guys need to, don't be afraid to order stuff online.
You can order it online to have it delivered to the shop too, so it doesn't have to necessarily be something we have on the shelf available.
There you go. This right here is Iris.
Hi, everybody.
Iris is going to talk about motor clothes and some accessories. I think she's just going to be talking about a couple jackets and some rain gear.
It's a good clip.
So what, Iris?
All right, I got a couple of them. This is my assistant, Amanda. A couple of the mesh riding jackets. Iris, this is Amanda. Also, we have Julie, John, and Lisa that work in the motor clothes department. And so we'll get right to it. This is the Trenton men's mesh riding jacket. It's got a couple of great features. We got body armor pockets inside. At the shoulders and elbows. Shoulder separate, of course. It's made of 100% polyester. Lightly padded back waist, and shoulders. Up here. Okay. Also have the Scotch-Lite 3M reflective material stripes. Embroidered graphics on the front and back. No. Yeah, it's very cool, like the summer riding, yeah.
I can see too, I can see y'all.
Yeah. So for comfort, we have slightly free-curved sleeves, adjustable waist tabs, before dinner and after, and then zippered wrist have one interior pocket and then another one that's got a media port, so like your headphones.
So you can pull the cord through there, right?
Yep. All right. And
This neck is very soft too.
Very soft.
It's nice. Is that it for this one?
That's it.
What's the price on that?
This one is $140.
Does it come down here to come out of the
There's a bunch of different styles. So afterwards, you're going to come in and look at the catalog. I can show you all the different kinds, the prices, and the features. And this is the ladies. This one's from the pink label. It's the 3-in-1, so it's got the fleece underneath the hoodie. It's got a lot of the same features as the men's. It's got the pockets inside for the body armor. And contrasting panels with the 3M Scotch light on the shoulders, the bottom here, and the back. And this one's got the sandwich mesh with the black and the pink for style for the ladies. Also, the pink label products are 3% of any of the pink label products that are sold is donated to a few different organizations that support and empower women affected by breast cancer. And then this one can be worn 3 different ways. You can wear just the mesh, you can wear just a sleeve hood underneath, or you can wear them both together. We got the adjustable waist tab, a couple different pockets. We got extended cuffs with some holes. This one goes for $185. We also have different helmets and gloves, rain suits, which you might need. Yes, that's. Do you have any questions for me? Well, feel free to come inside after the workshop and take a look at the catalog. We have a new catalog, so there's a bunch of really neat stuff in there. All right. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. All right. That concludes our presentation today, guys. Like I did say, if you guys want to stay after, demo some seats, get a little more information about the luggage, especially demo the seats. Please demo the seats. This is your chance. I don't always have these seats here to demo, so we're here for a while, guys. Try out the Zeppelin seat pad. I think Ron's still sitting up.
That thing's like a block.
You gotta loosen it up.
Let the hair out. He started
let the hair out. So we'll definitely try some of these seats, guys. Also, I definitely, if you guys don't know about transport mode for your motorcycles, definitely ask me. I'll go over it real quick. If you got a touring bike, 14 and up, let me know. If it's 13, even for your bike, I don't know if you know this, transport mode is a little bit different for yours. I actually had to look it up the other day.
I just don't set the alarm.
Okay. So
You don't need it in a trailer.
that's good.
Everybody keeps saying his battery's dead. I said, your battery's dead because you set your alarm.
Yeah.
Oh. You got a guy comes from New York, does it every year, comes to my house. Why are your battery charging? Is it dead again?
But it's even out when you just take the, what do you do? Put the.
Mine's an 06, still got to push the button.
Okay, so you got the push button that's different. If you have an 8,
The automatic, yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, a little bit different. But guys, let me know if you guys need help put your bike in transport mode. I think Matt's over here too, he can show you as well. Matter of fact, 2 seconds while you guys are right here. It's so easy. So on this one here, what you do is turn your bike on, just like you always do. On this one, the engine switch will be on. You'll let the bike disarm itself. When you turn the bike off, before the security arms itself, as soon as you turn the switch off, you're going to take your hands and push both turn signals at the same exact time. Let go. And as soon as you do that, it'll blink about 3 times and I'll let you know the bike's in transport mode. Turn the bike off, both hands, turn signals. So blink once, then it goes in security 1, 2, and 3 times. Now the bike's in transport mode. The way that I know it's in transport mode is this flashing light here. If I go to shake this bike, it's still going to flash, meaning that it is not sensing any motion. I'll go to shake it, and it's still flashing, sensing no motion because it's in transport mode. If I take it out of transport mode, all I do is turn the key on. It's out of transport mode now. So I'll turn the key back off. The alarm sets itself. Now it's not in transport mode. If I shake the bike, what's going to happen now? The red light on it, or if I had a security or a siren, it would go beep, 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 beep. So now I shake it, and that red light comes on, letting me know the bike is sensing motion. So now the bike's not in transport mode. None of you guys have a 13 or lower. I know Mark just got a new bike. You guys are all pretty new bikes. I know you told me you don't use your alarm.
Mine's a dinosaur.
So I won't go through doing it on the 13 mode. It's a little bit difficult on that one. But guys, if you have any other questions about security or putting your bike in transport mode, or towing your bike, strapping it down, I've got some tie-down brackets that go on the towing bikes over here to make it easier for you guys to tie your bikes down. Harley does sell straps as well, soft straps as well as tie-downs.
One quick question: will they fit my 06? I like them.
I do have some that fit the 13.
All right.
So we'll definitely
Yeah, they are good for. I tied my buddy's bike down the other day. It was neat.
They are. So that's what I'll take the bags off here, guys, and we'll switch some seats out. Feel free to get some hot dogs still. We're still here, guys, for a little while. But we're about done, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions.
Thank you so much for coming out. A little gift bag.
We'll a sandwich bag.
Yes, they are reusable.
Hey.
Thank you. Everybody gets one.
Guys, I'll fill out the surveys too, and I'll put them together and I'll collect it at the very end.
They don't all have the same thing.
They're like.
You'll want to trade off. Well, with that, thank you for coming out. We appreciate you coming out today. We appreciate it. And if you have something in your little surveys, I'll be glad to give those to you. That can work on.
We're going for a week.
But I've asked about every guy's trying to put together one now. How about
and I think Sean said you're welcome to take these books if you'd like.
We have that one.
Oh, cool.
We don't have that one.
And these are not out yet. Because the bikes aren't even out yet. Soon, though. They're coming out soon.
Yeah, we were up there for hot round 2 years ago.
Thanks, Steve.
I don't need to go.
Okay.
Well, you know what it is? It's my old bike. It's not much better.
Okay.
Somebody else might need it more than me. Sure. Oh, you got beads. Look at that. I don't know if I got it.
Some bling, man.
Yeah, I didn't even have to do it anymore. That's not fair.
No.
There you go.
I don't know anybody wants to see all that. The moves.
I want to get another bike and he's going to make it drive.
Yeah, we love our bikes.
That's all you really need is the rack itself. In terms of the rack, the relocation kit for the centers also comes with the side by wall.
We have that.
Falls under other.
Yes.
Everybody wanted to, so I had to need another one.
That is like so with this bike, Okay.
That's about that now.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this has to go to run the
I love it. Yeah, it's a little bit taller than stock seat. It's got a bigger cushion area. So that it's okay, so oh yeah, no. This one, there's two hammocks. I look at the back, about 14 out there. And there's a one that's below that one. The bottom of that one is on me. Because they actually switch on both bikes. If you put the 14 bikes are lower than that, they're going to be two different sizes. And then I have another one down here. I got another one. Let's see. It's a hammock. This is the hammock seat you're talking about, because I know only because it has the heated part in here. So that one might be a little bit different. That one might be for the ones they have in the 13s and such.
Oh, thank you very much.
Might be.
What? Coffee? Oh, I can make some more if you'd like some, sure. We keep it going till about a half hour before closing. Yes. Regular, right? Decaf. You want decaf? Yeah. Okay. Decaf is regular, whatever.
Yeah, you can tell. I'm looking at it. That one has more of a. This one has less of a plastic. Look it up there, Ron. It's hard for me to memorize everything. Huh? It's hard for me to memorize everything. I'm trying to like, unless you literally the difference, the height difference too.
That is nice. Very nice.
All the way, 14 years. Bring you back an inch and a half. The other one, you got 14 years all the way, 16 and a half. The one that's on me right now, that one is a 9713. That one, you can tell that's less of a pocket. And that one,
That's what you're describing is the same thing. Mine, yeah, exactly. Just be better.
I don't think it's going to be too drastic from the stock seat where it's raining down. I think it's got more of a wider circumference. They're trying to try that one on and then sit on the tall boy that you have, obviously. You find where you want to get the tall boy. That one's the 08 hammock seat, but it still fits on anything 14 up. It's still working. It's still working. You can see that one. That one for the CBS. You can see it. Yeah, this might be something that Ron, I think you would like that seat a little bit more. It's out now over there. I think so.
That would be about it.
Yeah.
But I haven't had any trouble with the sink being hot. Well,
Get out of there. It's very warm.
warms your head. I try to park in the shade, but I try to work. It's in the shade most of the day, but then about the last
This
2
one over
3
here?
hours.
Yeah, bring this over here and have it open up and check it out. Okay, you got your answer. Don't ask me a damn question unless you want the answer. If you ask me a question, you'll get the answer. Parts, rentals, service sometimes, not really, but only when like someone calls and asks a question or something. But it is, it's everywhere. I like it.
I'm just wondering.
I was just going to take that fire down, but I don't think there's anything to replace it.
Which one?
That probably from my house.
Oh, that one.
Because that was today.
Yeah.
So I was take it down. But I don't want to leave it blank, so. There you go, that's an idea. We're going to get two in September.
A lot of them are the same, like it's a different thing here. It's a little bit different.
One is going to be the Milwaukee 8 engine, around that, in the beginning of September. And the end of September is going to be a performance suspension workshop around the Yelpington product.
I've been really impressed with it so far, so if anything to just learn a little bit about it, other than what I've been reading. Before we bought it, I got on Harley's website and read everything I could find. It had on there about everything. All new.
Oh, yeah. I like to do a lot of research on things. If I'm new to it, and it's expensive.
That's the whole thing.
And I
enjoy much money without learning something.
And I enjoy learning and researching this stuff because then you feel better prepared spending the money and not second guessing as you get your research. And I love to read it. People spend more on their darn motorcycles than I ever have on a car. But I never buy new cars.
You know, when you get in CEO and stuff. You know, I mean, it's not for me, but, you know, what we've got, I mean, that was 20 there. That's, you know, that's the size of the payment for 7 years. Yeah, before we bought it, you know, we rented one for the day. I just want to make sure.
Oh, that's so smart. I wish more people would do that. Like you think. See, I didn't do that. I was ready at the time, and my husband told me to buy a Sportster. And of course, had I known, I wouldn't have. I would have done a Softail. It is more comfortable flying, lower to the ground. The first thing I do is lower the Sportster. I had shade the seat down, change the shock, get my feet on the ground. It's top heavy as heck. For me, Softails have more of the weight distributed in the bottom, so you really don't have that upper body strain. I've never done another sports before. See, I've been there, done that.
And the biggest reason, you know, I knew I wanted the Harley, but I went with the Sportster because I could get the 883 and get that. It was a good
starter bike.
Yeah. And I rode that thing for years. Bought it new. It was a 93. I picked it up new. Got it August of 92.
August of 92? Oh, they didn't just come out. It doesn't make fun of it.
So it was actually, I bought it from, it used to be Farmers.
Oh, yeah, Orlando.
Okay, so way back, you know, the little bitty shop.
Yeah, with 2 or 3 T-shirts on the wall, that's all they had to close. I remember that.
But I went in, I put a deposit on it. I went in and talked to this one of the owners. He was the guy that sold it to me. And, you know, he talked to him, this, that. Went down to ATM, got a $200 deposit, came back and put it down, and then just kept going over and making payments. It was paid off last time. So, first bike off the first truck they ever.
Oh, wow.
They called me and I was like, oh, crap, it's already. It was an exciting time. It was a great little fun. And I actually kind of miss it because it's just so small and play your seat. And then, you know, finally sold back because I wanted to and we got this one.
You know what? You
Started distance and I realized that that one to the new one. It's been interesting. It's giving me a chance to play.
This was kind of solid, so I got the thing blue on it.
They all run different.
That's anytime before I have.
Well, I think you let us know. You need a backrest.
See if I can the light. I've never ridden this before. I didn't know what it was.
The difference in Sportster is
It's different, but I like it. And you know, we rode that for a few years. This is 39,000 miles.
39,000?
Wow. Like 38 and some change. We traded that in.
Yeah, same thing.
And we tested, you know, we ran a new one because it's all new again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
New handlebars, new seating position, new engine, new everything. We rode it around. That was the hardest stuff.
So, well, because of new, like, technology and whatnot, it wasn't just going from sports to February. No, they made some real modifications.
Yeah, you know, it's essentially, it's kind of the same thing. You got a different frame on it, but it's still, the guts are essentially the same. So it wasn't that big a deal. You just want something lighter.
But you still want to ride it and make sure it's going to be comfortable for you and you can handle it and turn and all that.
Yeah, on that one, the biggest difference was the brake, the rear brake. Up here, set back here. But it just, you fall right in that position. I thought it was taking money. This is pretty comfortable.
Good deal.
Yes.
Reminds me about where they get out of here. I'm going to Jacksonville today. See Circus so that.
Good luck with traffic.
Good luck with traffic?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just like it's terrible.
Where?
Terrible.
It is?
Every time I go through there, it's always.
I never go to Jacksonville. I mean, I used to have grandparents that lived up there, but you know they've been gone since '89. I don't think I've been back to Jacksonville since '89. I saw something on Google that said some bridge, Main Street Bridge, is under construction or it's closed. You have to go to Acosta Bridge. That's all I know about traffic. I don't even know if I have to go over a bridge to get to the hotel. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
We are very close to the Jacksonville Veteran Memorial Arena. That's where the Circus Soleil is. You have any idea where that is?
I've just been on like 95 and 495.
That's what I'm going to do is take 95 all the way in, right?
Yeah, I would.
So take I-4. I've got to pick up my girlfriend in Altamont, take I-4 to 95 and stay on at the Jacksonville.
That's probably the best route, and then just deal with whatever you get.
Well, Google uses always routes. I'll use Google.
Yeah, because they'll tell you, there's a faster route or if you got whatever coming up.
Right.
Because we use it a lot too. So.
Right.
Oh, yeah. If you ride your
I'm going to
bike,
peek and see if it has a
more than 30 minutes, you're putting a charge back in your battery every few days. I know you ride your bike. What's that for you? When people don't ride their bike, you store a lot, that never can be charged. And it's got your battery. The charger will kick out when it's full charge. Oh, yeah. We lit that charger, I got it on the wall or whatever, it's cold. Once it goes fully charged, it just drops off. The light will stay on the light will stay on. Yeah, but it's not going to put any more power. It won't hot, it's not going to burn up anything. Well, we literally just centered on the wall for weeks, and we just rotate bikes around. That one, I just took off the wall. I think it was sitting on the truck for at least a week, sitting on the wall. So they won't overcharge or anything. As soon as the bike comes down. That's it. Mountain of Atlas is trying to get sizes of a marquee outside.
Did you ask Steve about that?
Yes, I did.
And he said? Okay, and how much are
Ron calls me the other day, he's like, what's the size of the marquee outside of the service station? What are you talking about?
Which marquee? He couldn't wait until we got here today. He had to have Rashad do it the other day.
To get one for this chapter.
Oh, okay.
Put out here.
Yeah.
So we could put the rides and stuff like that in it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and I just got with Alan the other day, and I said, if we get it up where the, okay.
Yeah.
You looking for yours, but I don't have them. Check.
What do you guys think?
I asked JF if he had one of these.
A lot?
Yeah, because if not, then you can split the cost. You only need one.
Well, I was going to get trouble.
Well, I don't care which ones you get. Do you have chrome ones too?
That's your fault. Yeah, so your travels over here. Strap these up.
But you need a backrest. You really do.
No.
No. Well, that's horrible. But this, you get nervous with that.
Oh, everybody got a little something different. I got a suit. Person?
Yes.
This is right now. He's got a talk with Adrian a couple days.
Yeah.
Video with absolutely. And you said you can buy just the bed, right? Yeah, you can buy just the bed because for the passenger backrest, right? Yeah. So what happened? What happened was I got a little tight on you before you we put them on the Loctite too. Maybe you didn't put it on at the same time.